Well, hi everyone, I'm Mike. There's Bruno, there's Winston, and they're eating right now, which is about that time. Uh, Bruno's, his back's been acting up. I think Winston jumped on his back and aggravated it again. Every once in a while he gets a stiff back and he hurts. His has medicine in it, but we won't tell him. He does pretty good about taking them, but I think that's a little stressful trying to get him to force it. So I just let him eat it in his food. He sees me put it in there and he still eats it, so there we are. And of course, this little garbage guy, he'll eat anything. I'm Winston. Crunch, crunch, crunch. Well, a couple of things that we can touch on too. I'll get you in the stand and I'll show you what I've been up to. Okay, I'm back. The first thing I want to touch on real quick is, I don't know if you guys, many of you watch ToolScouter, but he has put up a challenge. And his last video that I saw, the challenge was to make your own little tool caddy. The rules being a 12 by 8 by 8. That's okay. So what I have come up with is I did have some spare 2x4, and what I am going to do is make a little holder for the ratchet and a holder for these Craftsman pass-through multi, where am I going? These multi-sockets, I guess they're called. They're supposed to fit like 6 or 7 different fasteners, nuts and bolts, stuff like that. And so what I did was I took one, well, I cut it to sections to 11.5. I don't have to worry about the 8 by 8. Took an old, well, this one's bent, this isn't the one, but this is similar in size. A old wood boring bit, and just a second. Okay, sorry for that brief interruption. My wife came out and didn't know I was recording. And I used this wood brace to go ahead and start the holes. And then I found another one which had a similar head, and then used that in my drill press to make the holes. And these are like 1/2-inch holes. All this here comes out to about around a 1/2 inch. And so it's just a little bigger than a 1/2 inch, but they don't stick. They sit in there fairly tight. And then I gotta figure out how I wanna probably end up trying to get some sort of a groove or something into this piece, and then figure out how I'm going to connect them. So yeah, that's kind of what challenge accepted. I think October 1st is the cutoff date to send your pictures in, kind of similar to Scout Crafter. If you watch ToolScouter's video, he will link his email address into that, so that if you guys do partake in the challenge, to go ahead and send them to that email. So that's kind of what I've been messing around with. The next thing that I've got is a couple of episodes ago, or a couple of videos ago, I got my first package from a YouTuber, George from You Wanna Watch. And in part of that items that he sent me an old Ford adjustable wrench. Now it was pretty seized up. It didn't like to go very well. It didn't like to do very much of anything. So it sat in evaporust for about 5 days. Then I rinsed it off and ran it under the wire wheel. Did a little bit of sanding on some of the harder areas, that just to smooth them out and everything like so. But, and I hope you're watching, George, because here's the wrench that you gave me. What do you think about that? How's that? I tried to get pretty much all the ugliness off of it, and then I just painted the deal blue, as close to Ford blue as I could find. And I'm probably going to put some hook screws into that door over there and put this wrench right above the Ford over there, and that's where she will reside, in prominence and in perpetuity, I guess. But yeah, I think that came out pretty good. It does move pretty smooth now. I mean, I got it to go. I had to do some work on the jaws, but these things never really were made, I don't know, exceptionally well. I have a feeling that they were mass produced, much like the cars were. So, I hope you like it, George. Hope I did you proud. But other than that, there hasn't been that much I've been doing. Been mowing grass, working. As you can see, the side-by-side is gone. And took that back to my father-in-law's. So that is where we're at. Kind of a short video today, but I still wanted to get you guys up to date on what I've been doing. Here's Winston. You done eating? You got the hiccups? Huh? You got the hiccups, big boy? You got the hiccups? Hi. Say hi to everybody. And hey, Bruno. Oh, he's laying down at the end of the garage. He likes watching the kids walk home from school. It's kind of he's a little weird that way, but that's okay. But yeah, just laying there like he's the king of the property. So with that, guys, that being said, from Bruno, hey, you gonna say goodbye to everybody? Come on, come here. No? He did get a haircut the other day. So George, I hope he doesn't look as grumpy as he usually does. Kind of gave him a haircut yesterday. And hey, grumpy. I hope you don't look so grumpy this time. Alright. And for me, Bruno, and Winston, thanks for watching. Thanks for stopping by. It's kind of a quick video again, like I said. But haven't had a chance to go out tool hunting or get much done in the shop. But getting some stuff done in the house. You know, hanging clocks, hanging pictures. And but that's all I've kind of been up to. So with that, as always, keep on tinkering.